Peace, family. I'm Jori Richard, and this is the Four of Wands from the Aleister Crowley Thoth Tarot deck. This is the Minor Arcana. The name of this card is Completion. Everything in life is a cycle. Things have a beginning, middle, and an ending. And if we can step back and take a bird's eye view and then just look at the whole entire situation. Hey, what up, Johnny Foo-Foo? How you doing, bro? If we take the bird's eye view of the whole situation, we could see the process in play. We might realize that we're in the middle of the process, or being in a relationship with someone. You know, you just step back for a second and it's like, you know what? I don't think this is going to work out. So it's, you just look at the big picture, and this is the four. So like right now, I'm sitting in a box. There's four walls. Everything in this artificial Babylonian society, everything is made in squares and square boxes. If you go out in nature, there is no straight lines. There's nothing that's shaped in boxes. Everything is spiraled. You got round trees. The Indians, they would build their teepees in a circle. So then when the wind comes, it doesn't blow down their house. But everyone in Babylon builds their structures with straight lines, and this traps you in a mindset of conformity and just obeying whatever people tell you, right? Just shut down the right hemisphere of your brain, which is the creative side, and just everything is analytical, straight lines, and sitting in a box. So the four is the completion. So you got, see, there was three, right? Three. And then once you draw the fourth line, that would complete the square. Four also refers to Rahu, the demon that ascended into the heavenly realms, and he snuck in when the gods were having a banquet ceremony. They were passing around the holy nectar, and Rahu got in there and he took a sip. And when he took that sip, he became immortal. But then the rest of the gods realized that he wasn't one of them, that he snuck in, and they cut his head off. Well, Rahu didn't die because he drank that holy nectar. So number four in Vedic astrology refers to Rahu, which is the headless, it's a demon head. And then number 7 refers to Ketu, which is the body. So number 4 is this energy that will bring a lot of trials, tribulations, lots to overcome, but it strengthens us throughout the whole process, and it makes us complete. You have the ram's head, and this is also referring to Venus and Aries. There's the ram's head. The ram is referring to being an architect, sculpting your reality and creating your own world, disconnecting from all the stories and people plugging your mind with religion and the news, and everyone is telling a story and trying to draw you into their reality. The architect steps back and looks at it from a bird's eye view level, and he says, I'm going to create my own world. And then I'm going to do the same thing that the TV channels are doing. They're channeling information. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to create my own world, and then I'm going to draw in other people. And the ram refers to the architect, which is Aries. And the bird, this dove, is referring to Venus, which is that love, nurturing, nice, comforting energy where you're not just completely pushing away everybody. You need to push people away with the right hand and then bring people in with the left. There has to be both. Chesed and Javora need to be in play. Chesed is kindness without expecting anything in return. And then Javora is like, I'm going to teach you how to do this. So then you don't have to keep coming to me asking me to fix your TV. Let me just show you how your TV works and how to hit the input button so then you don't have to call me all the time. So I'm teaching you how to fend for yourself and to make it in this world so that I'm not doing everything for you. So there has to be a combination of the both. You don't want to just do everything for people because then it cripples them. And then they won't be able to do anything for themselves. But then you don't want to just tell people, yeah, go and do it yourself. Get on my face. Because then you're going to be hurting them that way too. You need to balance this. It's all about balance in life. Ask your grandpa. He'll say, it's all about balance. Don't ask your grandpa. Most likely he's a Christian. He doesn't know anything. So it's the wheel, right? So really, the Venus energy is that nurturing where you're looking at who you're talking to and you're not trying to offend them. I made a lot of videos in the past, Baphomet Bible videos, just bashing Christianity. And I realized that there's probably a lot of Christians that I offended, and I could have a larger following if I didn't offend people. So I need to use more of that Venus energy and get people to... I don't want to be stepping on their toes. And then really just like taking that fork and getting them in the gut. Just, hey, let me rebuke you. I need to do it from a kind way. I can't put too much salt on it because a little bit of salt is good. But then you add too much salt, then it's your meal, you can't even eat it anymore. And that's what that Venus energy is referring to. You want to rebuke these lies and falsities and mind control that's going on, but you don't want to do it in a way that turns people away. You need to let them know, hey, I'm doing this in a loving manner because I love you and we're friends. And that will, you're balancing this. And that is when the cycle is complete. When I stop offending people and then pushing them away. I push them away, but then I draw them in. There's a little bit of both. This is the Four of Wands, completion. I'm Jory Richard. Thank you for watching.